Hello, everyone, and welcome to our March 2019 team meeting. It's just me and Erin Nielsen here today, which is perfect. Erin, you had your doTERRA anniversary last month, I think.
Yes, I think it was February, was it February 7th or 14th? I think it was one of those two dates.
Yeah, and you hit a new rank last month
I
and
did.
had
I
a really
kept
strong month. Yeah, you kept hitting a rank and losing it. It was so sad.
Ah,
Um, losing it through like returns, not even
yes.
like losing it the next month.
Right.
Uh, but that's how it goes sometimes. So now, can you share like your rank and how you did last month?
Yeah, so I ranked to Premier, which was exciting, and got two of my builders to Elite, and obviously the BOGO helped. So through the BOGO, I think I got five enrollments through the BOGO, and then I got one not through the BOGO. It was actually after it, I think. So yeah, so it was a good one.
Great. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of same for me. If I can get 5 or 6 people in a month, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Later, hopefully, I can do better than that. But I'm pretty happy with that. So, just as people are listening, Mary Erin, you can help remind me. So, to hit Premier, it needs to be
You need to have
5,000.
$5,000 of
Okay.
overall volume and two elites.
Two teams of 2,000, at least
Yeah.
2,000, right? Okay. Okay. So within the world of doTERRA, the first level is executive, which is just a certain amount of volume. I think you've enrolled like 15 people. And then elite is you have a volume of 2,000. You don't need any team under you. But the next rank, premier, you do need two team under you, and they need to both be making $2,000. And then I hit gold this month for my first
Yay.
time ever. I know, it was super exciting. I
That's
did hit it
big.
once and lose it once, but I feel like this time it's a lot more solid. So for me to hit gold, I think I needed three premiers. So you and Becca and Amy are my premiers. And then Jaden also went elite this month. And yeah, two of your builders went elite. And um, I thought that Aubrey ranked up, but it's not showing that. Aubrey definitely got some volume under her. Um, and what else happened? I'm not totally sure. Definitely those things. You got premier and three ladies got elite, which is great.
It is.
Yeah. So let's talk about next steps for you, and this hopefully teaches other people. So after Premier is Silver, which I feel like is the first rank where things get interesting. You start getting a better check. Your check could even be, if you're a solid Silver, pretty significant. If you get your power of three bonuses, we can maybe say what that is. Just if you have various things lined up properly, you can hit silver. And silver, I think, is three teams of 3,000. Does that sound right?
I
I'm
think
pretty
it's,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's three teams of 3,000. So, yeah, we were saying for Erin, she really needs one more team member who uh, has volume under them. So that's sort of going to be Erin's number one goal right now.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a builder webinar soon to get builders. One thing I learned from that webinar, Erin, is like, I just didn't realize what a disservice I was doing myself to not put it out there that I was looking for people to build doTERRA business. So since we did that webinar, which didn't like create a big flood, but I've had three people approach me saying they want to do the business. One I already enrolled, and two more I'm going to talk to. So
Yeah.
it's exciting. So I would just encourage you, Erin, and anybody else watching, don't be afraid to say that you want to grow your doTERRA business. And if you're a little nervous about it, it's okay to do it through an email or through a cute, social media post or whatever. And even if you don't get a flood, you planted a seed, and that seed is going to grow in somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think both of us have found is sometimes people even say no at first. Like actually one of my builders that I added this month, she had said no a good 6 months ago.
Oh, interesting. But
Yeah,
she was ordering product and liked
she was
it.
ordering products. She was a wholesale customer. So I think it's important to circle back as well just to see because I think Marisa has said this, and I think you've probably said this, but a lot of times a no isn't necessarily a no, it's just a not right now. So sometimes it's good to circle back and just check in with people,
Yeah.
especially with certain promos like we have, like a BOGO promo or, you know, any special type of promo that makes it easy to reach back out to someone and say, hey, just in case you've changed your mind, this is what's going on right now.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, and just keep kind of popping up with it. Erin and I did a like a bonus. People were gonna get. I'm gonna give them the bonus anyways, but it still is attractive to
Yeah.
say I'm gonna give you some materials to get you started. So even just little things like that give people a little push. So that's something I'm going to do more of. If people are watching and they have a Facebook group, post it in a Facebook group. Erin and I were spying on Melissa Ambrosini, who's a big doTERRA builder in Australia and a big like social influencer. And she's got beautiful graphics. Jaden on our team does beautiful graphics, and it's like, work with us,
Yeah.
So you can start light. You don't have to, you don't have to hit people over the head with what the business is all about. You just kind of get them alone to answer all those questions. We usually do 2 enrollment calls to talk about, the order minimums and how everything works. What did you do with your new girl?
We've had a call so far already, and we actually have a call after this call. So I have to leave at 4:30.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so it definitely takes some training. Like maybe she was really ready because I think she's a family member. But I usually give people a couple calls beforehand to really make sure for both of us that they're ready to go because
Yeah.
you don't want them in and then they don't make their LRP and they won't. You know, you want them to understand what they're getting into. Um,
And that's what's nice about having them as a wholesale customer first. Not that that's how you have to do it, but then oh, have they been making their LRP orders already? And it's a nice way to see that, oh, they'll continue that as a.
True. Yeah, if they already like the product and the company enough to make their LRP orders, they're not intimidated by that. I think that's a really good sign. And like my new builder, I was, she's a little intimidated by the whole thing. And I'm like, worst case scenario, do it for a few months, make your orders. For some reason, you totally get cold feet, you can back out. There's really no harm. You didn't lose anything. And I don't want her to back out, but it just gives her a little peace of mind that like this isn't like going to the chapel. It's just, because it's scary for some people. They've never done anything like this before. So cool. So good way to go to everybody. We had a really strong BOGO month last month. We won't have one again until July probably. So, from here on out, just chip away at your monthly goals, knowing what the promos are. And what are you going to do? Are you going to do a webinar like Erin and I, or are you going to teach a class? Is that something you've been putting off? There's some people you want to sample, or some people who need a push to go ahead and make that account. Everybody's going to be different, but I really encourage you, beginning of the month, you get your LRP in order, you look at the specials, you come to the meeting, just make it a habit. This is what's really making a difference in my business this year is like, before I just felt like, I didn't know how to promote. I was all over the place. And now I'm getting more predictable. Like Erin and I will do these builder webinars once a quarter, and I do a webinar once a month, and I email my customers once a month. And, it's just feeling like nothing I have to think about, just something I just do, which I think is great advice for all of our team, because I think people are like, I don't have time for this. It's overwhelming. What are the things you do every month? Go do them. Like, don't think about it. Don't make excuses. Just go do the thing you said you were going to do. If it was teach one class a month, if it was sample 10 people, on that note, I want to say something about Marisa, who is working her booty off, her butt off, you know, top 10 book in the country. Like, she has enrolled like 110 people this year or something crazy like that. And a lot of them she's given to our team. Our team is her most important team. So the next time you feel like I don't have time to write that email, I don't have time to, like, she is right now somewhere working and giving us her people. You know, a lot of reason that people advance this month is because of Marisa just giving it to us, which is not what most teams get. So definitely know, like, you're being supported from the top, and I want you to, you know, match that. Like, if she's giving you volume, are you doing something to get volume in? And that goes for me too. You know, I'm still getting the hang of it. Sometimes I do a webinar that's a flop. So I really have to work on, like, what do I need to do to just hit some numbers, make it better. Because I don't want to just be talking and not enroll. So all of us are in the same boat. Nobody's got a special privilege. And Marisa didn't get that way by, you know, luck. Like, she works hard to spread the word about essential oils. She's constantly talking about them. She's got systems in place. So that's why she can enroll how she does. So, you know, you don't have to be Marisa, but who are you going to be? Who are you going to show up as? And just do that for yourself. I think that's another important lesson. Like, we don't do this business for our husbands or for a boss. Like, we do it for ourselves. That's how we signed up. And just, you know, stick to your own, how can I say, stick to your own goals for yourself. Because, yeah, if you don't do the business all month long, maybe it doesn't seem like it's hurting anything, but it's kind of hurting the future you're wanting to create, whatever that is. And to me, like, that shouldn't be a negotiable. Like, you know, stand up for your own self to say, you know, I'm going to do this. There's my little inspirational lecture for you, but I do mean it. Okay, specials for March. So there's always like 3 specials, right? So there's something that's 10% off. There's the LRP bonus order, and then there's usually one more thing. So the 10% off thing is the Mito to Max, which is a mitochondrial energy supplement. It's pretty good. It's a good supplement. It's 10% off. It's like $35. However, I think it's only $20 if you order it with a Lifelong Vitality vitamin kit. So I made a little video for my customers, and I showed them that. I showed them the vitamins and how to add the Mito to Max. And I didn't hit it real hard, but I just kind of put it out there, and I think it's good, you know, education. And then I talked to them about the other special. So the LRP special is a free lemongrass. This is a nice oil for diffusing. It's nice for thyroid. It's quite nice for thyroid health. Yeah, you need to dilute it because it's hot, but use it on the thyroid with like myrrh or rosemary. And then lastly, I saw this like on Instagram, and I'm like, what are they talking about? But then I sort of put it together. So I think because it's warming, you can add it to your Deep Blue Rub in Deep Blue, and it sort of warms up the area. So yeah, I was seeing this guy posting that it's like good for a muscle rub, and I'm like, since when is lemongrass good for a muscle rub?
I know, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, but I mean, now that I think about it, it's warming, it makes sense. So I've also been thinking about, could I use it as like a face mask? Very lightly because it's strong, but you know, maybe a drop in a face mask because that kind of gets your pores opened up. So yeah, you can talk about using those, you know, that's what I focus on. And then the last special is any 200-point order, whether it's a new order, one-time order, LRP order, you've got a free Deep Blue Rub and a Deep Blue oil, which is pretty valuable. As Marisa said, they don't expire, so there's no harm in stocking up or giving them as gifts. So she really encourages to hit that offer the hardest this month. You know, 200-point order, get those 2 oils, use it for enrollment. She encourages you to text at least 5 customers. You know, some of you may have only enrolled 4 customers. Text the 4 customers, tell them about the special. If they don't want to get it, they'll just ignore your text. There's no harm done. I already sent out an email. I did social media about it today. To be honest, when I first saw it, it didn't really click to me the value. And now we're going to her meeting, which happened this morning. I was like, oh, yeah, it is a really good bonus. It's like $65 in products, wholesale, that you get for free, and they're useful. So that's kind of what she wants you to hit home this month. And if they enroll with Natural Solutions Kit, that's 200 PV, right, Erin?
Natural Solution, you mean?
With the diffuser and, oh no, wait, maybe I'm, say that again?
Family Essentials, I think you're talking about.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Family Essentials is 150 PV, and then the home one is 275, I think.
PV?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at that. So it's like on the larger end of a new order. Let me go look at the kits real quick. But if you're going to enroll someone, this is a little bit of an incentive. So I'm going to do a webinar this month on mold and essential oils. And I'm going to promote, okay, here we go. I'm going to promote the Family Essentials Kit because the price point is good at $150. It will not get you the bonuses though.
Right.
Yeah.
If you did the Home Essentials, you would
Home Essentials is 225 PV. So I'm going to hit this one harder, right? Like Home Essentials is already great value with the full-size oils and the diffuser, plus you get $65 in more products. It's an incentive, right, to get that higher enrollment. So it is a good deal. She said that they've done this Deep Blue special in the past years, and it's done really well. So yeah, there's some ideas. I know I've shared before about the link generator. Erin has to go in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe after you go, I'll share the link generator. Do you have any questions, Erin?
No, I don't think so. At some point it might be fun. Like I'd like to hear how some of the other, I haven't met a lot of the other women on our team yet, but it would be fun to hear what they're doing too.
Yeah, I really would love to get everyone at the same time because I find that everyone has a different approach and skill set. It's just usually for the meetings we get like a random collection of whoever comes. But maybe we can plan like a special meeting and try to get the most people possible. Because yeah, I just did doing those year beginning kind of consults with all you guys. I realized, oh, so-and-so's like got these great creative ideas, and so-and-so's good with graphics, and you're great with online, and I think we can all learn from each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, well, maybe I'll just post the link to the link generator tool for everybody. And just please reach out to me if you have any questions. And let's do a great job this March and keep moving towards our goals. Bye, everybody.
Bye.